The Scarecrow. He killed 10 women in the same city over 5 years, and every single night he slept peacefully in his own bed because the police were too busy destroying innocent people to find him. This is the true story that broke Korea, and it will break something inside you too. Here is what nobody tells you about serial killers. The scary part is never the murders. The scary part is how long they survive, because survival needs help. It needs a system too proud to admit it is wrong. It needs investigators who care more about closing a case than solving it. It needs innocent men willing to confess to crimes they never committed, just to make the torture stop. The Scarecrow didn't just kill 10 women. He exposed everything rotten underneath the surface of a society that called itself civilized. Kang Tae-ju was the only detective who refused to play the game, while his colleagues were dragging in suspects with zero evidence, beating confessions out of terrified men, telling themselves they were doing what was necessary. Tae-ju was the one saying no. So they took everything from him: his rank, his reputation, his career, and they sent him back to the one place he never wanted to return to, Gangseong, the city where the bodies were found. The city where justice had never once shown up. Then, 33 years later, something impossible happened. The killer, already in prison for other crimes, sent a message. He was ready to confess everything, every victim, every detail, every secret. But he had one condition. Kang Tae-ju had to be the one sitting across from him, nobody else. Think about that for 1 second. A serial killer, choosing his audience, asking for the one man the system had already buried. That is not a confession. That is a trap. And Tae-ju walked straight into it, because what the killer told him was not just about murders. It was about 2 victims that the official record pretended never existed. 2 women erased not by the killer, but by the people paid to protect them. Every answer Tae-ju found opened 3 new questions. Every truth he uncovered had a lie built inside it. And the closer he got to the center of it all, the more he realized the investigation wasn't just corrupted from the outside. It was corrupted from the beginning. Standing in his way was Cha Si-young, prosecutor, politician, predator in a suit. The same man who made Tae-ju's life hell as a child now had the power to end his career with a single signature. But here is the thing about enemies who are also intelligent. You cannot ignore them. You cannot replace them. Sometimes the only person sharp enough to help you find the truth is the same person who would bury you to protect himself. That relationship, the tension, the history, the mutual hatred wrapped around mutual need, is the heartbeat of this entire drama. The Scarecrow does not end with justice. It ends with truth. And truth, this drama teaches you, is far more painful, because you see every face of every innocent man who confessed to something he never did. You understand exactly how it happened. You see the cowardice, the laziness, the pride that refused to say we were wrong. And you realize that the killer did not survive for 5 years because he was a genius. He survived because the system handed him time. When this drama ends, you will not feel like clapping. You will feel like sitting in silence for a long time, because this is based on a real case, real victims, real innocent men who lost years of their lives in prison, and a real killer who walked free for decades while an entire institution looked the other way. The Scarecrow is not entertainment. It is evidence. Watch it.